Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Jensi, Sanjay, Arshdeep. Good afternoon, Priyanka, Gunjan, Rahul. Everyone, good afternoon. So we are starting with a new chapter today, new day, new chapter. In the first chapter, we talked about ratio, proportion, logarithm. And the second chapter, we did equations. We had spent 2 good classes into equations, talking about equality. Today, the third chapter will be started, and the third chapter is about linear inequalities. So we will be talking about inequality. So equations, everybody has done also in the earlier classes. It's easy to talk about equality. We have done linear, quadratic equation, and also cubic equation. And I hope we have been practicing at homes also. Today, we'll start with linear inequalities. Inequalities, we're only going to talk about linearity. So no quadratic or cubic here, not to worry. Inequality is when your expression or
recording in progress.
Okay, so inequality is when the expression or the conditions that are given is not about being equal, but other than equal, as in the variable will be given to you, that variable will have a value not equal to, like x not equal to 5, x can be the greater than 5 or it can be less than 5. So when we talk about inequality, generally we are talking about the range. We cannot have one absolute number as an answer in equality. Inequalities, that is opposite of equality, means that there is no one value, but there are multiple values which are going to satisfy the given condition. So condition here represent an area or a range of values which will be satisfying the given condition. So that is what we are going to talk here in detail today. We'll cover the topic of linear inequalities. Under linear inequality, first we need to understand what is inequality. That is when two quantities are not equal, then the inequality arises. So mentioning not equal, something like 7x plus y is not equal to 5. That is, if we are adding the two numbers, anything is possible, but it should not be equal to 5. Okay, if I say 5x is equal to 25 or 215, what should be the value of x? Value of x will be 50. But if I say 4x not to be equal to 160, that is, x can take any value other than 40. It should not be equal to 40. That is what inequality says here. Okay, Ishan will take up the doubts in the last end of the session, please. Okay, I'll make a note of it. Definitely, I'll explain question number 20, page 1.37. I have noted. Pakka, we'll do it in the end. But first of all, let us focus on the your doubt. So I have written here for you question number 1.320, page 1.37. Now everybody is requested not to post questions and doubts here. We'll do it in the end, but let us understand the concept today first. Okay, so coming back, everybody else please focus here. When the two quantities are not equal, that is when they are not, the value is not going to pick up a particular value, that is where our inequality condition is satisfied. Okay, so one such example is when ax plus by plus c is not equal to 0, that is, it can take up any value other than whatever the answer will give you. Basically, inequalities are used in in real life. We use inequalities because we in the production houses, in the transportation, while I'm expending something, I always have budgets, I have constraints, I have to maximize my profit, I have to maximize my wealth, but at the same time I have a constraint. Like in economics, you will be seeing now, you are asked, you have unlimited choices, you have limited options to avail, but you have unlimited, your needs are unlimited, but you have a constraint of limited resources, so you have to make a choice, hai na? Likewise, even in the all the situation, if I am a producer, I have to produce, I wish to produce everything that is being in demand in the market, but then I have the limitation of the resources with me. I have limited land or I have limited labor. So whenever there is a limitation or a constraint, or the condition is posted in the time in production or in demand and in supply, there we are using the concept of inequalities. So linear inequality, we have like what we will be covering today is either one would be linear inequality in one variable and the other one would be linear inequality of the two variable. We have different methods of solving, but today or in terms of your syllabus, we will only use graph. We will be solving these inequalities through graphical method. So the first one says linear inequality in one variable. It means something like this. It says like 7x is greater than like 210. So what should be the value of x? What should be the value of x that satisfies 7x to be greater than 210? X being your 7 taken on the other side makes it like this. That is 30. So x should be greater than 30. No value of x less than 30 will satisfy this equation, or will this satisfy this limitation, will satisfy this condition. Likewise, we might have linear inequality of two variables, something like this: 7x plus 3y to be greater than or equal to 10. So x and y values must be such that when being added, 7x and y being added are giving the values greater than 10. It is not equal to 10. Okay. So this is linear inequality of two variables. So I will be, teaching you how to, solve one variable also, or how to represent the one variable factor also, and then how to represent the two variables also. Yes. Thank you, Kirti. You are along with me. I can see that. Yes, I will take all the doubts in the end, requesting all of you, I'll take all the doubts in the end. So scale representation of linear inequality of one variables. With one variable is always represented in scale. If you remember, do you remember using a scale, by the way? So you remember, I hope you remember using a scale. So do you remember using a scale? Under the scale, when the first ever geometric working you ever started, you were made to form a scale. So it says like it starts from 0, then 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 4, 5, 6. It goes like this. And later on, when you started learning about integer, the scale was expanded not only beyond 0, but it went on the other side of the 0 as well. So it was not only extending on the right hand side, but also on the left hand side with the negative scaling. So when you have just one horizontal line, or just you're talking about just one variable, so one variable is represented in scale. Okay. So Anjana, I'll repeat, don't worry. Okay. Naba, your maths paper is objective type of paper. All right. Or Priya, look into the syllabus, you'll find the names of all the chapters. So coming back, focus here, focus here. I'm telling you the concept. Always focus initially in the class and mention your doubts only in the end, unless you have something which is related to something being covered in the class. So coming back again, scale representation of linear inequality says, so supposedly if I say my condition is x should be greater than supposedly 3, it says x can be any value greater than 3, not even 3, any value greater than 3. You mean to say x is equal to 3? No, it is not going to solve my answer. You mean x is equal to 3.01? Yes, this is greater than 3, so this is going to be my answer. You mean to say x is equal to 5.7? Yes, this is going to solve my problem. Of course, yes, Kondhare, this is known as number line, but I call it a scale because I'm talking about graph and scale here. Okay, so yes, coming here, it when I say x to be greater than 3, that is all the values which are greater than 3 are coming under my answer, are satisfying the condition that I want to talk about. Okay, but if I say, what about x greater than or equal to 5? What should be my answer if x should to be greater than or equal to 5? That means I'll represent it this way, that including 5. My value of x will be including 5. What should be the value? Including 5. The answer will be 5 and including 5 greater than 5. Okay, it is represented as a closed dot. And this is represented as a circle. That is apart from 3, then any value greater than 3. Now supposedly I have two equations, two inequalities, and both of them give me this final answer. Like one of the conditions says x to be greater than 3, the other condition says x to be greater than or equal to 5. Then what is my answer? Like if I want to say what is the final answer? So final answer will be the common area between the two. So the common area between the two is x is greater than or equal to 5. Okay, I hope you're understanding this. So common, this ends up being your final answer if both the conditions are there. All right, then another example. Supposedly I have another number line and let's try to solve this. So I have this condition that 5x plus 3 to be less than or equal to 27 and 7x minus 2 to be greater than or equal to 5. Give me the answer. Like for both the conditions, there should be some answer, right? For both the conditions, there should be some answer. So try to find this answer. For the first inequality, we will solve the inequalities just like an equation question only. But the only difference is in equation, we use equal to sign. In inequality, we will be using less than or equal to, less than or equal to, or greater than or equal to. By the way, for those people who are finding it different and new, let me again tell you, inequality is anything which is not equal to. Not equal to means it covers, this is the sign where the mouth is open. So this is the sign which talks about greater than. When you have something like this, it means greater than and equal to. Okay. And if you have something like this, it says less than. The mouth is closed on my end, so it is less than. And if I get something like this, it says less than and equal to, but not more. Okay. So yes, thank you. I have started getting the answers and I'm very happy. I'm very glad I'm getting the answers. So I hope you understand the sign now. So here, if I'm giving you a question, 5x plus 3 to be less than or equal to 27. So if I have to solve this, I'll solve this 5x plus 3 less than equal to 27. This 3 is plus here. Go there, it will become minus 3. So 5x is less than or equal to 27 minus 3 is 24. X to be less than or equal to 4.8. Why 5? Why people are giving me 5? It is 4.8. 24 by 5 is correct. Yes. Good, Anshita. Anshita has calculated it correctly. Then the other equation, other inequality, it says 7x minus 2 to be greater than equal to 5. So minus 2 on the other side goes and it becomes plus 2. So 5 plus 2. So x is greater than or equal to 7 by 7. That is x is greater than equal to 1. So we write it this way. Okay, if this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Now try to understand the first equation, the first inequality or the first condition. This is my first condition. X is to be less than or equal to 4.8. So I find out 4.8 here. And I'm saying it is less than or equal to 4.8. I'll give a dot, a filled dot, and I say this is the value. X can be less than or equal to minus equal to 4.8. That means even a negative number also satisfies the condition that I want. Okay, then the other one is x to be greater than or equal to 1. So I pick up this point and I say, okay, x to be greater than or equal to 1. So what should be my answer? What is the answer or what are the values which will satisfy both the conditions. ऐसा कौन सा value होगा जो first और second condition दोनों को ही satisfy कर रहा होगा, जो दोनों inequality को एक common answer दे रहा होगा. So what is the value of x that is solving or that is giving me the condition both being satisfied? So value ranging from 1 till 4.8 is the value which is satisfying first inequality also and which is satisfying second inequality also. So we write it this way. We can write inequalities, this way. X to be greater than or equal to 1, less than equal to 4.8. This is one of the ways of writing. X to be lying between 1 and 4.8. When I say this is known as a closed bracket. Closed bracket means that value of 1, 1.1 ये वो करके till 4.8. We also have a way of writing, if I say x is greater than 3, x is greater than 3 means it is 3 comma infinity, that is 3 reaching out till infinity. This is an open bracket. We call this as an open bracket. Open bracket means the first value will not be included. So we write it this way. 3 till infinity, all the values from 3 till infinity. So when I have both as less than equal to or greater than equal to, then I am using the closed bracket. The closed bracket are used for less than or greater than equal to. Then we have open bracket. Open bracket represents only less than or equal to. So here 1 till 4.8, all the values, 2 will also satisfy both the condition, 3 will also satisfy both the condition. Ma'am, what is the meaning of satisfying the condition? We don't understand. You are again and again saying that it satisfies the condition. Okay, what does it mean? Randomly pick up any value from this range. I'll show you all three of them. Randomly pick up any value from this range. Okay, let us take, supposedly I am asking, let us take 3. Let us take 3. So in the first equation, if I am putting 5 into 3 plus 3, what does it form? 15 plus 3, 18. Is 18 less than 27? Is 18 less than 27? If it is, yes, it is satisfying the condition. This is what I mean by saying satisfying the condition. Okay, and okay, I'll just check from the second part also. So in the second one, okay, so in the second one, 7 into 3 minus 2, that is 21 minus 2, 19. Is 19 greater than 5? Yes, it is greater than 5. 5. It fulfills the condition. It satisfies the condition. Yes, Srinidhi is understanding. Okay, Raghav, if you want, I can keep it as an open bracket also. We can keep it as a closed bracket also, because infinity is endless number. It doesn't matter. Okay, so it can be any number. It's okay. Anyways, you focus here, beta. When I'm talking about something, please focus there rather than looking around here and there in the screen. So I'm trying to teach you people what do we mean by satisfying condition. Divya is again asking, ma'am, satisfying condition का क्या मतलब होता है? Satisfying condition means when we post a bracket, a value in the range. Whenever you are giving the value in the range, is this range completing the condition that is given in the equation? Is this range giving completing the condition given in the range? I'll again give you another value. Supposedly I take any value. I take 2. If I take 2, 5 into 2, 10 plus 3, 13. 13 is less than 27. Yes, it satisfies the condition. 7 into 2, 14 minus 2. 14 minus 2 is 12. 12 is greater than 5. Yes, it satisfies the condition. That is what I mean by satisfying the condition, that it satisfies the inequality. Supposedly, I take any other number which is not in the range. Okay, I always lose the track of my pen here. Sorry, huh? Okay, so coming back, if I take any other number, let us take a number out of the range. Supposedly I've taken 7. I want to check 7. So if I want to check 7, I say 5 into 7 plus 3. 35 plus 3 is 38. Is 38 less than 27? No, it is not. So 7 is not fulfilling the condition of the first equation. 7th is not fulfilling the condition of the first inequation. Okay. If I take 7 in the second part, 7 into 7 minus 2, 49 minus 2 is 47. 47 is greater than 5. Oh yes, 7 is completing the condition which is given in second inequality. But the problem is second 7 is only fulfilling the condition of the second inequation. We want the answer which will fulfill the condition of both the inequations. So those answers or those numbers which will fulfill the condition of both the inequalities, they are ranging from 1 till 4.8. So any number which is lying between these values will be fulfilling the condition given by both the equations. Is it understandable now? Is it understandable? I hope this is understandable. Yes, it is. I hope this works. Okay. Now, if we are okay with the okay, good. If we are okay with scale representation, I'll quickly take up a small doubt here. Aboli Ingole says, ma'am, open bracket, close bracket, nahi samajh mein aaya. Don't worry, I will teach you once again. No problem at all. I'll teach you. Just look into this, slide, and no movement here and there. Just try to look here. Okay. So I gave you these two conditions. One equation says that your 7x to be greater than 210. Okay. And along with this, you also have to satisfy another condition that your x is less than 15. Like you have this as one condition, this as second condition. What does this means? That your answer is ranging anywhere between 30 and 50. It is ranging anywhere between 30 and 50, but it is not including 30 and 50. When you have only less than or equal, less than or greater than, it means only it is apart from that value, the other values ranging in the condition will be satisfying. So apart from 3, other than 3, any number, other than 30, any number which is greater than 30 is my answer. Any number other than 50 and less than 50 is my answer. So when I don't want to include the last end values, when I am not using the last end values, I use open brackets. This open bracket means, if I talk about integers only, this means my answer is ranging from 31, 32, 33 till 49, but it will not include 30 and 50. But if I'm using a closed bracket here, a closed bracket means my values will range from 30. I will include 30 also here. 30, 31, 32 till 50. That is what a close bracket means. Now for your understanding, everybody just look here for your understanding. If I give you something like this, 30 till 50 in the closed bracket, 30 in the open bracket, 50 in the closed bracket, what does this mean? This means that your answer will vary from 31, 32, 33 till 50 including, but not 30. And if you have something like this, 30, 50 with the closed bracket, it means your value will be ranging from 30, 31 till 49, but not 50. I hope this is now understandable. The concept of bracket is now understandable. I hope this helps. Okay, Anjana is asking, why not use 30 and 50? Beta, that is the question. That is the condition that is being asked in the question. For example, if we say 30% is the passing marks. So anybody who gets 30 or more will be passing. So if I have to tell you what is the last mark of failing, that is 29. So if anybody is saying 29 is getting 29, is even getting 29.9, that cannot be declared as a pass number. If I'm saying passing percentage is 40, then it will be 40 and above. But if I say that the at 30, 30 will be the last number at which we will declare a fail, then 30 and more, that is more than 30, only more than 30 if you are getting, you are declared as passed, and not with 30 you are not declared as passed. It's like that. Okay, so yes, a round bracket means an open bracket, that is it will not include the extreme values, and the closed bracket says it will include the extreme values also. Okay, I hope everybody has understand this. Yes, Ananya, I can see your comments. This is the only way of interacting with me in the class. And very good. I am glad that everybody else has understood the topic also. So this is the scale representation of linear inequality. We will also consider two variables. This was like single variable representation. We will also consider a graphical presentation of linear inequalities of two variables. So graphical presentation of linear inequality of two variables, how does that work? How does that work? I'll change the color. No problem. So if I have a condition like 2x plus 3y to be greater than or equal to let's say 15, then I have another one, 3x minus 6y to be less than or equal to, let's say, 45. So when we have a combination of two or more variables, we use graph. Then we do not use the scale. Scale is for one variable. Graph is for two variables, x and y, or x1 or x2, or a or b, or x and z, like that. Okay. For three variables, we have 3D presentation. But my syllabus, what we have to revise, is talking about only one variable and two variable. Okay. Arun Nachalam, I can see your comments. Shobha Siddhappa, I can see your message. Don't write in between. You will miss out the concept in writing and typing. So every time I request my students, please first focus in the class. Write only where there is very highly necessity. Yes, Madhu, I can see your message. I cannot comment on each and every message. Please try to understand. If you are able to listen to me, you are able to, look into the class and understand the concept. That is more important than my reading your message. So come back to this topic here. So when we have, just like in equation, I said if two variables means two equations to get the value of x and y. Likewise, inequality, though we can have one equation, we can have inequality condition, we can have multiple inequality condition, but the ideal answer you can get is with at least two inequality conditions. So if you have two variables, at least two inequality condition. Okay, Rohan, I will be explaining the graph. You just have to wait. I am completing let me complete the topic first. So when you have 2x plus 3y to be greater than equal to 15, pehle to how do we deal with two variables? We need to understand. When we have to deal with two variables, please, 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 everybody focus here. I will pick up one variable at a time. So here I will make the graph. Okay. So I will pick up one variable at a time. So one condition at a time. For the purpose of solving, just for the purpose of solving, I will convert this inequality into equality first. So I will convert this inequality into equality first, and I will try to find out the values of x and y so that I can plot a graph. So that I can plot a graph. So again, my choice, I can take up any of the values of x and y. So I assume the easiest way to do this is take x 0 ones, take y 0 ones. you will get a range of values. You don't even need then the other two parts, as in you don't need the, I'll just correct this. So doing with x and y only as 0 will also solve my purpose. We just need 2 points to plot a line. So when x is equal to 0, 2 into 0, 0 plus 3y. Okay, when x is equal to 0, 2 into 0 plus 3y equals 15. So this becomes 0, 3y equals 15. So value of y is 5. Y is equal to 0. 2x plus 3 into 0 equals 15. 2x is equal to 15, x is equal to 7.5. Okay, look here. What I would be doing is, I'll plot a graph. You have a graph, you will have a graph paper. Even if you do not have it, you understand this is the x-axis, this is the y-axis. Horizontal is always the x-axis. At x, we will plot the values of x that we have identified. At y, we will plot the values of y. So x ranging from 1 to at 1 centimeter gap each. 3, 4. In the graph paper, you already have these marked, scaled, values there. 8, 9. So you just have to plot your number. And in the y-axis, again, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and if I need 7. So the first point is when x is equal to 0, y is equal to 5. Here is the point where x and y both are equal to 0. When x is equal to 0, y is equal to 5. This is one of the points. When x is equal to 0, y is equal to 5. When x is equal to 7.5, y is equal to 0. Okay. These are the points. Once you identify the points, once you identify the points, you join them. Start joining them. Okay. Now, even while drawing this line, whenever the condition is okay, what I'll do is I'll change the question a little bit for making you understand the concept. So when you have a condition of equal to along with an inequality, that is 2x plus 3y is greater than or equal to 15. So your line, the line that you are plotting representing this inequality or this equation will be a straight line, a properly done straight line. It's like this. So this is going to be a properly done straight line. Okay, but this line means equal. If I'm talking about this line means 2x plus 3y equals 15. But my condition is greater than or equal to 15. That is, I am not lying on this line. My condition is on this line along with the values greater, higher. And how do I understand what is higher here? Please try to understand. Everybody, you are requested to focus here. Okay. Everybody is requested to focus here. This is not X I have written, beta. I have written Y. Okay, this is x-axis and this is y. I was trying to mark a point and it is like a overwriting thing that has come here. Okay, now please try to focus. I will have to do shading. How do we do shading here, or how do we identify the relevant region here? Please try to understand. Arbitrarily, you will assume a value. You will assume a point here. आप एक x और y की वैल्यू अज्यूम करते हैं कि ये आंसर हो सकता है. Arbitrarily, hypothetically, you will just assume a value of x and y and assuming it to be your answer for the condition given. You will have to assume an answer for yourself. अपने आप एक random आपको answer select करना है. And in order to make the shading easy, we generally assume x equal to 0 and y equal to 0 as our answer. X equal to 0 and y is equal to 0 lies here. So if x equal to 0 and y equal to 0 will satisfy this condition, if x equal to 0 and y equal to 0 satisfy this condition, my shading, my answer from this line will go here. As in, I will say all the values reaching out to 0 are satisfying the condition, are the part of my answer. So I will put this value, that is 2 into 0 plus 3 into 0. So this is my LHS. So this gives me 0. Is 0 greater than or equal to 15? Oh, no, no, no. It is not satisfying the condition. If 0, 0 is not satisfying the inequality, that means this 0, 0 is not my answer. And if this is not my answer, then any value, that means from this line, I should not come here. This is the wrong side. Here, I am not going to get my answer. This is the wrong direction. So I will go in the opposite direction for my answer. It's like this. So this is the first part of the shading. Try to understand. Yes, अंजना हम कुछ भी assume कर सकते हैं, कोई भी आंसर कर सकते हैं, but 0, 0 we select because 0, 0 is the easiest calculation. All the x and y goes, you get 0 on one of the sides and the other side you have a number and it is easy to compare. That's why arbitrarily we usually take 0 by 0, but you can take up any value. You could have taken 1 by 2, you could have taken 3 by 2, you could have taken any value which you like, you could have taken 7 by 5, any values, that doesn't matter. But 0 by 0 makes the calculation easy. That is why we have taken 0 by 0. Okay. Yes, Divya and Anshita, I'm repeating for you. Try to focus here. I'm repeating from the very beginning for everybody. So I have two inequalities. The first step is convert the inequality into an equation. So I converted the inequality as an equal to sign. Then I have to identify plotting. I have to plot the line. I have to identify the points. So what I would be doing is I will take up, like I can take up any value for x and y and find out the subsequent value for y and x. It's like that. So for x, I have taken 0. If for x I have taken 0, I will solve the equation assuming that if x is equal to 0, what should be the value of y? Assuming that y is equal to 0, then what should be the value of x? I've got this. Once I get the value of x and y, once I get the value of x and y, once I get the value of x and y, I will plot. I will plot these points. With x 0, y is 5, which is this point. With x as 7.5, y as 0, which is this. Then I join these 2 points, I get a straight line. Whenever you have equal to along with inequality, the line should be a proper straight line. Okay? Once you get this line, we will move towards shading part because the line means equal to. But my question is not equal to. My question condition is greater than or equal to. So it should be equal to or greater than. So according to this condition, which side is greater? Going above the line is greater or going below the line is greater? We need to understand that. How to understand which side is greater? So arbitrarily, matlab assume kar lo. Someone is asking meaning. Arbitrarily, matlab randomly, matlab out of like anything, like without any a logic or maybe without any of any fact, just assume your choice, any number you like. You took randomly, just pick up any value for x and y and say supposingly this is my answer. For the ease of calculation, I take 0 and 0. You can take any other value also. You can take 1, 2, you can take 7, 9, you can take 10, 15, any value. Okay. Whichever value you are taking, keep that value in front of you, like it should be in your eyes. So I took x and y equal to 0. I substituted the value of x and y in the given question. I get an answer. But my answer for LHS is supposed to be greater than RHS. 2x plus 3y should be greater than 15. It should be like this. But I am getting less. I am getting 0, which is less than 15. So this 0, 0, that means this point is not fulfilling the condition which is required in this inequality. If it is not fulfilling the condition, that means this line, people who are standing here thinking this is our destination, they realize, oh no, we don't have food and water here. This is not our destination. This is not satisfying our condition. So we must move away. We must go on the other part of the island. So they are moving away from this answer. It's like that. Okay. Even if you want, I can show you with the other example. Supposedly I am taking x to be equal to 9. मैं इसी में ही एक और वैल्यू आपको करके दिखाती हूँ. I am taking x equal to 9 and y equal to 6. I am taking x equal to 9 and y equal to 6. 9 and 6, x equal to 9 and y is equal to 6. It is lying here. This is the point I have taken, 9,6. Okay, this is the point I have taken. So I have just identified that this is a point. This can be my arbitrary solution. Okay, so look at this. 2 into 9 plus 3 into 6. What does it give? 18 plus 18, 36. 36 is greater than 15. Oh yes, it is satisfying the condition. So my people who are standing on the border of the land says, oh, there is my answer. There is my solution. So they'll start moving towards it. It's like this. So all the answers which are above this line are satisfying the condition. It's like this. Okay. So if we have answer satisfying your condition, you move towards that point. If you have answer which is not satisfying that condition, move away from that point. It's like this. Okay. Next point. Okay, next wala equation. This is for first equation we have done. For the second equation, let us do it for the second equation. So the second equation, inequality, I will convert it into equation first. It says 3x minus 6y to be equal to 45. First condition, convert the inequality into equality. So I get 3x minus 6y to be equal to 45. Once again, I will take up the points x and y. So when x is equal to 0, my y will be equal to minus 45 by 6. Minus 45 by 6 is what? 3 2s are 3 15s are minus 7.5. Okay. And when y is equal to 0, x comes to 15. Oh, I need 15 going over there. I hope you don't mind if I'll change a little bit of my question so that, answer is coming in this range. So I will just modify a bit of this condition because I need to, move towards, I want to make it visible to you. I want to make the answer visible to you, and I don't want to rub that graph which I've already made. So I will just make a small change here. I'll say 2x plus 3y, let us, oh, I'm so sorry, this was 15. Okay, so 2x plus 3y, let us change this part. 3x minus 6y to be equal to, let's take 12. Okay, less than 12. So this is 12. I've changed a bit of the question. Okay, so 3x minus y 6y to be less than 12. I will convert this into in the form of equation first. So when x is equal to 0, y will be equal to minus 2 when you will solve. When y is equal to 0, x will be equal to 4. Okay, so with x is equal to 0, this is minus 1 minus 2. So when x is equal to 0, your y is equal to minus 2, the first point. And for 6y, that is when y is equal to 0, your x is equal to 4. This is your second part. So now what you will do is another concept to understand. That this is only less than sign. It doesn't have equality. So when it is only less than sign, the line that we will draw from here till the second point, the line that we will draw from here till the second point, it must be a dotted line. It must be a dotted line. Okay. So this line must be a dotted line, and you cannot convert it into a straight line. Dotted line means the condition that is given is only less than or equal to. That is what dotted line says. Okay. You understand plotting of line here? Once again, now what I will do is I'll try to find out if this condition is being satisfied with my arbitrary answer. Arbitrary answer was x equal to 0 and y equal to 0. So again, for the purpose of shading, if 0 comma 0 satisfies my condition, I will shade upward towards 0. If 0 comma 0 is not satisfying my answer, I will go against 0 0. Okay, so I will substitute the values. 3 comma 0 minus 6 comma 0. Answer is 0. Is 0 less than 12? Yes, yes, it is less than 12. That means my shading people will start moving towards 0. They say all the values which are going towards 0, they are satisfying the given condition. Give me a yes or a no. You have understood the shading. I hope you have understood the shading. So any value from reaching out towards 0 0, all of them are satisfying the given condition. I hope that makes it understandable. I hope this is clear. Till now, this is here. This is how we present a graphical representation. Good, very good, great. But my question says, I want satisfaction of both the conditions. As in, my answer should be such that the first and the second, both conditions are satisfied. So which area is satisfying both the condition? That means something which is also satisfying this condition of this line and something which is satisfying this condition. So which is a common area? The common area is this, marked in red. This area is satisfying all the conditions of both the equations, right? So this common area will be my answer. So this common area will be my answer. That is how we solve linear inequality using graph. So, okay, you are giving me this point. Are you giving me this point of 9,6? No, I don't think so. 9,6 is what? Acha, you want me to solve 9,6 also? Okay, I'll do 9,6 also. No problem. We'll do that also. It's okay. That is not a problem. So I take x equal to 9 and y is equal to 6. So putting it in the equation, 3 into 9 minus 6 into 6. What does it give? 27 minus 36. It is minus 9. Is minus 9 less than 12? Is minus 9 less than 12? Yes, yes, it is. So 9,6 was there above. It is also satisfying. Harnoor is saying this is an open area. How to describe it? No need of describing it unless we are giving you an option in the question that the that the area we will give you this way. So which area is satisfying? So we might have given you certain points here. Okay, so A point, B point, C point, D point, and so we will be asking you if it is the area A, B, D. Is it satisfying? The answer is no. We will say above, if this is D and this is supposedly M, we will say above ADM. So above ADM, you will say yes. So C point might be, is it below ADB? Below ADB, that is, sorry, below AD X, supposedly this is X. Below ADX, so you will say no. It's like this. So we give you that range. We will ask you that range in the question itself. Okay. No, Divya, graph representation will not come in your paper. you might be either given the graph already, or you can make a rough graph for your understanding of your answer. But nobody is going to test you on graph. I am just teaching you so that you understand how to solve a particular inequality question if it arises. If it comes, then you can, then you understand. Now Khushdeep is asking, ma'am, how can we know which part to shade? I just now explained with arbitrary solution, Khushdeep. Khushdeep, x equal to 0 and y equal to 0 is the point which I assume is my answer. I put it in the inequality. If 0, 0 satisfies that inequality, my line shading will move towards that answer. My line shading will move towards that answer. But if it is not satisfying, my line shading will go, in the opposite direction of that answer. Then with the two shading, the one which is coming common, that will be my answer. Vagdev is again asking, what is arbitrary? Arbitrary is a random number. It is any value. It's like nothing derived from the calculation. You can just take any of your imaginary, your choice answer. So any your choice answer, random choice answer, I have taken 0, 0 because 0, 0 makes my calculation easier and faster. Okay. Now look into this. So I just now explained this bounded region. So I don't need to, now explain it separately. I explained you this bounded region. Bounded region, I'll just give you an example of this bounded region. Supposedly we have this, x-axis and we have this y-axis. So we have two equations. One equation is this and the other equation is this, supposedly. Okay. And the shading is, for this, my shading is going up. For this, my shading is going here. So the area which is common between both of them will be my bounded region. Is that okay? That is what bounded region means. Again, another example. Suppose I have one of the, lines is this, and then there is another line here. This line is shaded here, and this line is shaded there. So we call it as infeasible or non-bounded solution. We do not have any solution here, basically. So there is no commonality between the two. Okay. There is no commonality between the two. Is that okay? Again, there is a possibility that one of your lines is this, and then another line is also this. And then both of them have the shading on this side. Then this is your region. Then there is another condition when one of your line is this, the other line is also lying above here. This is going this side, this is going this side. The only common answer then lies is on the line. Then that equation is your answer. Okay. So this is what we studied. Whatever we did right now, it is a linear programming problem. And the only method that we are going to study here is a graphical method. Okay, so graphical method, and the only method that we are doing here is the corner point method. Thank you, Ritika, for appreciating the efforts. So the only method that we are using in the linear programming problem is the corner point graphical method for your paper. Of course, in your higher levels, you can study and you will be studying the other methods for solving linear programming problems. Linear programming problems are very much business related issues practically being used. So we have something called, though it is not mentioned in your syllabus and your textbook, but we have something called simplex method. Some of you might have done this already if you had pursued undergraduation or you have studied maths at a higher level. Simplex method is also one of the ways of solving linear programming problem, but we are not into it. We need not study it. This is a very complex method for your level. For your level, the only thing that is expected for you to revise is the corner point method or the graphical method. Under the corner point method or the graphical method, we will plot the graphs. I will tell you now how to answer. Under the linear programming problem, see, I am just actually giving you the direct application of the concept here. So I will be talking about the application of concept in this particular entire session, rather than focusing on what is theory. Someone says, ma'am, in the second, okay, Parinita says in the second case, there is no solution at all. Yes. In the second situation, there is no solution. You call it as a no solution. Okay, very good. So under linear programming method, corner point method, we have something like this. We have a case. You will be asked to maximize profit. It's like this. You will have some either maximize profit or you will be asked to minimize cost. And then there will be some Z, which says like 45x plus 30y. This would be like some two products talking about X and Y. Subject to, as I told you in the very beginning, linear programming or inequalities are more commonly basically used for meeting or understanding the constraint requirements of the resources. The limitations of the resources are being solved. Okay. So subject to, then there are certain conditions given to you. 2x plus 3y less than equal to maybe 100, 5x plus 4y or minus 4y to be greater than equal to 15, something. Okay, I don't know actually what is going to happen. Supposedly I have plotted these. I might have plotted this. Something like this have happened. I have plotted this. Whenever we take anything in reality, we are generally talking about production. We are generally talking about, we are generally talking about production, transportation, number of units of food, or we are talking about, again, distance. So in all such cases, we are actually quantifying the tangibles. So when we are quantifying the tangibles, they cannot be negative. We are quantifying the numbers. We are talking about distance cannot be negative. We are talking about production of units cannot be negative. Okay, so there is additional inequality condition adding here. X is greater than 0 and y is greater than 0. And Anne is saying constraints, yes. The limitations, the limited resources are the constraints, yes. So your X and Y is greater than 0. So that means whenever I would be shading, supposedly I am shading, this goes above, this goes below. And at the same time, I have to make sure that though there is a common region between the two, the common region is lying from here, 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 and it is going till below. But when I say X is also greater than 0, Y is also greater than 0, that means my limitation says now you cannot go beyond this point, because beyond this point, X will become negative. You cannot go below this point. Below this line means, going below this line means your Y becomes negative. So your answer will only lie between this region. This is a bounded region. Fine. This is a bounded region. So my region is A, B, C, D. It's like this. When I'm doing the shading part, it is A, B, C, D, like this. Okay. So when you have this, you have the points. Supposedly, again, see, I am not solving. I am just trying to, don't go by these values. I'm just trying to help you to understand. I have, because you people will start, taking the value. So it is better if I convert it into A, B. That would be a better way of doing it. And this is C, and let's say this is P, this is Q, and let this be H. I'll just correct this. I understand students, they tend to, start comparing and matching. So rather I'll keep this as a general value. So this is ax plus by to be less than supposedly c, and then this is px plus qy to be greater than equal to m. So supposedly this a point is 0, 10. This b point is 0, 15. This c point ends up being something like let's say 15, 0, and let this be 2, 0. So we identify these corner points. With these corner points, we substitute these corner points into our maximizing and minimizing condition. Whichever point gives me the maximum or the minimum answer will be my final answer. I know it sounds a bit technical, but we will solve the questions. It will be more clear. I am just trying to help you understand the logic, what we are going to do. We will plot the points, we will plot the lines. Once you will plot the lines, you will shade the area, identify the corner points, and with those corner points, you will put them into this condition of minimizing and maximizing. The one which is giving, if it is a maximizing profit, the one which is giving the maximum amount will be my answer. If it is a minimizing cost, the one which is giving the minimum number will be my answer. It's like that. Is it understandable? I hope this is understandable. Is it understandable to everybody? Yes, no? Come on, quick response. Rohan says in the third, yes, Rohan, this entire region is my answer. Entire region below the line is my answer. Okay. So we'll solve a real problem. That is why I left that part, because we will solve the real problem. Arshdeep, you need not focus on where my cursor is. Focus on what I'm writing. Okay, don't worry. Focus on what I'm writing. Focus on what I'm drawing for you. Those are important things. Now see, I have to minimize Z. Let that Z be cost, supposedly. I'm into a production business. Oh, I'm so sorry. Actually, I converted this into A and B, and then I forgot to write this. Let this be taken as Y. I mean, sorry, X and Y. The constraint was picked up from the other question. I think that is the mistake that has been done. Constraint was picked up from the other question. So this is X, and don't see this, this is Y. Okay. So my question is to minimize the cost 200X plus 500Y. This I have to minimize. So this is my last target. I have to talk about it in the last. So first what I have to do, I have to plot these points. I will try to plot these points. So in order to plot these points, everybody will help me. Everybody will help me. Everybody will help me. Harshita, I am repeating the entire concept with this question now. Focus on the question and you will understand everything that I said in the past. So what we will do is, the first step is to convert this inequality into equality. X plus 2y equals 10. Take the plots, take the points X and Y. When X is 0, Y is 10. When Y is 0, X is 5. Oh, I'm so sorry. When X is 0, Y is 5. I don't know what is happening today. Everything got mixed. So when X is 0, when X is 0, Y is 5. When Y is 0, X is 10. Okay. I'll plot the points. You people, if you're doing it homes, You can use pencil scale, or the best part is if you have the graph book with you, you can do it in the graph notebook also. So I need x till 10. So 9 and 10. I hope the other number is not as big. So x is 10 and y is 0 and y is 5 and x is 0. So we will join this because I am doing with the free hand. There might be possibility that my intersection will not be a correct point. So but you can do it with the pencil scale, you will get exact same answer. Okay, so this is my first line. This line indicates that x plus 2y is equal to 10. This is what this line means. Now I have to find out the region which satisfies this condition. So if I put x equal to 0 and y equal to 0, that is this origin point. If I put this 0, 0, is 0 greater than 10? No, 0 is not greater than 10. So my shading goes above the 0, 0 point. I will not cover the 0, 0 point here. It's like that. Okay. Yes, thank you. All right. The second one says 3x plus 4y is equal to 24. So if x is 0 here, y will be 6. And if y is 0 here, x will be 8. So x 0, y 6. This is the point. Y 0, x 8. This is the point. So once again, I will plot this line, and you will have to excuse me for this teda meda line. Okay. Now again substituting 0, 0. So when I'm substituting 0, 0 here, this is 0 plus 0. Is 0 less than 24? Yes, it is less than 24. So the shading of this line, I am changing the color so that you can find it out. So the shading of this line, I'm sorry for this. So the shading of this line I'll take will be towards. It is intersecting this point somewhere. So it will be the shading of this line will be towards 0, 0. Because this line is satisfying the condition of 0, 0, is being satisfied from 0, 0. Okay, of course there is a bounded region. Of course there is a bounded region. What happened, beta? X to be greater than 0, that means all the x's to be above this line and all the y's to be towards right. Okay, so we have common region. If you see, there is no commonality between here, but this region, okay, this region, this one is common between both the lines. It is common between both the lines. So I will solve, as in honestly, when you will do it in graphically, this point will be the exact calculation that you can get. And I think I'm getting it right now also. It is 4,3. So is it 4,3 satisfying both 2x plus 4y is equal to 20? So I have 14, 4 and x. So x equal to 4 and y is equal to 3. So this is a point. So under corner point method, I identify corners. My corners here are A, B and this C. So my corners here are A is 0, 6, B is 0, 5 and C is 4, 3. I identify these 3 corners of the area which is satisfying my both the conditions. Okay. So now what I will do is, now I will bring my Z constraint here. My Z constraint was 200x plus 500y. I will substitute these values of x and y into this Z and try to find out the value of Z. So first one would be 200 into 0 plus 500 into 6. So the cost at this corner is 3000. The second one will be 200 into 0 plus 500 into 5. The cost at this corner is 2500. In the third case, 200 into 4 plus 500 into 3. So that makes it 800 plus 1500, and the cost here is 2300, which many of you have already given me. Very good. Sakaldeep has already calculated and found the corner. Vipin has given me the correct answer. It was long ago that these people have already solved and given me the answer. Very good. And Vipin, Sakaldeep, both of you have given the correct answer. That is correct. So, okay, Ananya is asking, how are we going to calculate C? Because I have done, this is a kind of rough graph. How do I get to know what is C? So what you can do is, in order to calculate C, in some cases, like if I was unable to, plot it correctly, how will I solve for C? In that case, what you can do is, you treat both the equations. There are two equations passing through C. Both the lines are the two equations which are passing through C. And if those two are passing through C, if those two are passing through C, that is, we have two equations. That is x plus 2y equal to 10 and 3x plus 4y equal to 24. We did in the linear equation class. We learned how to solve the linear equations to get the common answer. Okay. Yes, Sanyam is also asking me, how did I get 4,3? Okay. So see this. See this. You will solve these equations. How do you solve this equation? Elimination method, substitution method, or cross multiplication. So I can see from this equation, either you multiply this entire equation by 2. So this makes it 2x plus 4y equals 20. Elimination, subtracting the equations. So x equals to 4. Once you get the value of x, so 4 plus 2y equals 6. Sorry, equals 10. So 2y equals 6, y is equal to 3. So that is how I got 4,3. So this is 4,3. This is 0,5 and this is 0,6. It's like this. Okay. We get the corner points. We put the values of those corner points into the constraint. So the one value which is going to satisfy the constraint condition will be my final answer. Yes, Rahul, 4 and 3 is the intersection point of the equations. Okay. Yes. I hope this is now clear. I hope we have understood the concept here. If you have understood how to solve the inequality, then one level above would be, you have a numerical case problem out of which you will generate an inequality condition, and then you will satisfy that, you will solve that inequality condition and get your correct answer. So taking you to the next level question. A manufacturer produces two products, A and B, and his machines in operations are for 24 hours a day. A requires 2 hours of processing in machine 1 and 6 hours in machine 2. Production of B requires 6 hours of processing in machine 1 and 2 hours in machine 2. The manufacturer earns a profit of 5 on each unit of A and 2 on each unit of B. How many units of each product should be produced in a day in order to achieve maximum profit? Anmol, don't worry, we have a lot of questions to do. We can understand from there also, no problem. So a manufacturer produces two products, A and B, and whatever you have to calculate how many units of each product. So I will start with this. Let number of units of A be X and B be Y. It's like this. Now I have A and B, two products. The units that I am producing in A and B are X and Y. Okay. For each unit of A, the profit that I get is 5 rupees. For each unit of B, the profit I get is 2 rupees. In machine 1, A requires 2 hours. In machine 2, A requires, in machine 2, A requires 6 hours. In machine 1, B requires 6 hours. In machine 2, B requires 2 hours. Now, I have to convert these conditions into linear programming problem first. Then we will solve them using the graph and the corner point method. Okay. So how do we solve this part? How do we solve this? So how do we solve this? We will convert it into the condition first. So I will say I have to maximize my profit. Maximize Z. Z is my profit here. Okay. If 1 unit is giving me 5 rupees as profit, X units will give me how much profit? 5X. If 1 unit is giving me 2 rupees of profit, Y units will give me 2Y of profit. So this is what I want to maximize. Okay. Subject to constraints. But I have a limitation. I have certain limitations that in machine 1, if 1 unit takes 2 hours, how much time X units will take? It will be 2X. So in machine 1 itself, if X is taking 2 hours, if 1 unit of A is taking 2 hours, X units will be taking 2X. Likewise, if 1 unit of B is taking 6 hours, Y units of B will be taking 6Y. Both the machines are available maximum for 24 hours a day. They cannot be run for more than 24 hours a day. So 2X plus 6Y, the total number of hours that machine is running should be less than or equal to 24. Again, if 1 unit of X requires 6 hours in machine 2, then 6 units require 6X. If 1 unit of machine B requires 2 hours in machine 2, Y units will require 2Y to be less than equal to 24. And the number of units of production should always be positive. They cannot be negative. You cannot produce units in minus number. There is nothing like -2 units produced. Either it is 0, 1, 2, 3 positive numbers that you are producing. Okay, so this is what my condition gives me. Is this okay? Good to go. So we will solve this now. So what we'll do is we'll just take it into the blank screen. So my condition was maximize. Maximize Z is equal to 5X plus 2Y. Okay, subject to 2x plus 6y less than equal to 24 and 6x plus 2y less than equal to 24. Also x and y to be greater than equal to 0. Okay. So what we will do is we'll start with these inequalities. Anjana, look here. 2x plus 6y is equal to 24. Find out the points. X and y. Taking x 0, y is 4. Taking y 0, x is 12. Then 6x plus 2y equals 24. Same or similar kind of condition. Taking x equal to 0, y is equal to 12, y 0, x is equal to 4. Okay, so we will plot them in the graph. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, again 12 somewhere above. So what I'll do is I'll shift this line. Twelve, 12, 6, 1. Okay, so 0, 4 in the first case to 12, 0. So you join them. Okay, shading. 0, 0 is less than 24. Yes, it is less than 24. So your shading will go down. Okay, then again 0, 12 and 4, 0. You join them. Okay. There is again a common point. Again 0, 0 is satisfying, going towards it. So we identify the common area. Common area is this. This is your common area. You identify corner points O, A, B, and C. So your O corner point being 0, 0, A corner point being 0, 4, B corner point being, when you will calculate also, it is an intersection of both the lines, which is 3, 3. C corner point being 4, 0. So you start substituting. We have to maximize 5x plus 2y. So at 0, 0, 5 into 0 plus 2 into 0, your answer is 0. At 0, 4, 5 into 0 plus 2 into 4, answer is 8. 5 into 3 plus 2 into 3, 15 plus 6, answer is 21. 5 into 4 plus 2 into 0, answer is 20. So the maximum profit, which most of you have already given me the answer. Chirag had given 3, 3. Sakaldeep had given 21 as the profit at 3, 3. Parinita has solved it. Very good, 3, 3. Vipin, Nirali, very good. So all of you have given me the correct answer. So I am taking it that you have understood this part also. Okay, good to go. Very good. So going to the next slide. Very good. Yes, Sakshi, you are right. Okay. Now let's come to the third question also. A manufacturing company makes two types of pencil boxes. One is a pouch and the other one is a case. The company has resources to make at most 300 units a week. The maximum that we can make is at most 300 units. So I will say let number of pouches be X and cases be Y. At most means maximum. So maximum X and Y, maximum I can produce is 300. I have only that much resources. So my maximum production is, after including X and Y, it should be less than or equal to 300. Okay, so the company has resources to make at most 300 units a week. It takes 18 rupees to make a pouch and 27 rupees to make a case. So for cost of one pouch is 18 rupees. So for X pouches, I'm spending 18X. Cost of one case is 27. So for 27 cases, I can make 27Y. And the total that I can spend in a week is only 6480. So I will be spending less than or equal to 6480. It's like this. Okay. It makes a profit. It makes a profit of 5.10 into the pouch and 6.75 into the case. I have to maximize this. How many units of each to be produced in order to maximize this? And not to forget, in any production LPP problem, your X and Y both should be greater than equal to 0. I am, should I leave this as in you can solve now, or you still want me to solve this? Because I want you people also to give it a try. It is absolutely similar to what we have already done in the last question. Absolutely similar to what we have done in the last question. Okay. Before Anjana is saying question is understandable, but repeat again very first statement of the question before the question one. A manufacturing company makes two types of pencil boxes. One is pouch and the other one is case. Okay, good. Sakshi, everybody is saying yes, we can do. Arshdeep, sorry, I cannot help with the request that you are asking for. I'm trying to still write in the sequence. Okay, Bala Sanjana Lakshmi still wants me to solve it and show it. And most of the other students are saying, ma'am, we can do it. So very quickly, I'll give a very quick point into it. Let's have it then. It says Z is equal to 5.10x plus 6.75y subject to then there was, we cannot make more than how many. If I'll go to the previous screen, I'll lose this, I think. It says subject to, I have lost that. X plus y less than 300, 18x plus 27y 6480. Wait. Yeah, it will be as a revision only. That is what I said. If you will solve it on your own, it will be a revision for you, Bala Sanjana Lakshmi. So rather you could have done it. How we know that X, how we know the X and Y? By solving, we get to know the X and Y. Yes, Gunjan, you can solve on your own. So Gunjan, I think Bala Sanjana Lakshmi, everybody wants to solve this question on their own. I will keep it as a practice question for you people. I've already given you the equations. I don't think so you will be facing any problem. I don't mind solving it, but everybody wants to give it a try themselves. So I am leaving this question on you guys. You can solve this and you will get a correct answer. Don't worry, there is no technical point here. I'll move towards the fourth question. This kind of question I have picked up from your MTP. In the website, in your ICI website, at the Board of Studies portal, when you join there, you have study material, and under study material, you have an option of MTP. Model test papers. Under model test papers, I found 2 model test papers. There you can have questions relating to all the chapters, and from there I have picked up these questions for you to practice in the class. So this question says the common region represented by the following inequalities are. So this is a kind of question. First line, L1 is this line. This line means x1 plus x2 is less than 4. So if I have to shade for this line, my shading will go down towards 0, as 0 is less than 4. So the shading for L1 will go downwards. Okay. The other equation is L2. L2 represented by this line. It is 2x1 minus x2 to be greater than 6. So if I substitute value 0, 0, 0 is not greater than 6. Hence the shading of this region will go upward. So if you see, what is the common region here? The common region is represented. How do I represent the common region? Common region is this part. So the options that were given in the question, if I have to tell you the options that were given in the question were like this: OAED, DEL, BEA. It was like this. So BEL. So BEA is the common region that is lying between them. This is how we identify. Yes, AEB. Akhil has given the correct answer. Syed has given the correct answer. LDE. No, beta. LDE is not the common region. None of the shading is going towards LDE. Rather, this is the secluded part. यहाँ पे तो बिल्कुल कोई shading नहीं आया. No common region is coming there. So this is the common region. I hope you understand this. Okay. Next question. An employer recruits experienced, represented by X, and fresh workmen, represented by Y, for his under the condition that he cannot employ more than 11 people. The employer can, everybody has given me good answers. Yes, Nital, Rahul, Ashdeep, Bibhu, Jasgun, you are correct. Moving towards question number 5. An employer recruits experienced X people and freshmen Y people with the condition that he cannot employ more than 11 people. So how is Y related here? How can you identify the relation of Y? So is it like X plus Y is not equal to 11? Is it like X plus Y is less than or equal to 11? Or is it like X plus Y greater than equal to 11? A, many people are saying A. No, the answer is not A. Reason being X plus Y greater not equal to 11 means कि आपका total employment 11 से ज़्यादा भी हो सकता है और total employment 11 से कम भी हो सकता है. But we are saying we cannot employ more than 11. So this condition will not be satisfied in the first case. So hence first case is not a good answer. Third case again is not a good answer because we are already saying we cannot employ more than 11 people. So hence third option is not a good option. Why everybody is giving me say yes? B is the correct answer. B is the correct answer, which says that the total employment of X and Y should be less than or equal to 11. Yes, B is the correct answer. I think now you have understood correctly. B is the correct answer. Okay. Good. Next question. See, these are the kinds of questions you can expect. from inequalities. Like people were asking me what kind of a question from inequality is asked. These are the kinds of questions you get. You get a graph, I have to identify the common region. You get a case, you have to identify the equation inequality condition, and like this corner point method. So there are certain inequalities given here. It says 6x plus y to be greater than equal to 18, x plus y to be greater than equal to 12, 2x plus y to be greater than equal to 10. So on solving these inequalities, what will be the correct answer? What do we get? As in, what are the corner points by solving these inequalities? And the best way you can do quickly in your answer, like in your paper, is start plotting. When x is equal to 0, y is 18. When y is equal to 0, x is 3. So this is going to be my first line. Since 0 is not greater than 18, so hence my shading will go above. First line, first condition done. Okay. Second, x and y to be greater than equal to 10 when x is 12. So when x is 0, y is 12. And when y is 0, x is 12. Okay, I'll take it here. It seems very long away. So again, 0, 0 is not satisfying the answer. So we will move towards outer region. 2x plus y to be greater than equal to 10. That is when x is equal to 0, y is 10. And when y is 0, x is 5. So somewhere here. Not exactly parallel, but yes, it is going somewhere. It is going to meet somewhere here. It is going to meet somewhere here. Anyways, at one point, sorry, definitely. So this is the region now. So what is the common region? The common region is this one. If you see, the common region is this one. So what are the points which are satisfying the given condition? In which all points you are finding that the inequalities will be satisfied? So the point is, first point is 0, 18. Is 0, 18 line in these two options? So these options gets cancelled out. So now either it will be A answer or B answer. I have to check now which are the correct options. So 0, 18 being coming here. Then we have an intersection point of this line, that is 6x plus y wala line, and this line. So can we just quickly solve it? Can we just quickly solve it? This cancels out. 5x is equal to 18 minus 12. Is it? 5x is equal to 6. So x is equal to 6 by 5. And if x is equal to 6 by 5, oh, this is coming a bit complicated. Is it x plus y? Oh, I'm so sorry. That was x plus 4y. Shit. That was x plus 4y. I'm really very sorry. Everything ruined up in this. I'll do it again. I will do it again. So people have started giving me answers. A. Most of you have given me A as the answer. Is for the practice question. X minus. Acha, you are giving me the answer for that one. So yes, A option I am already getting. Yes, I think then I need not solve it. Thank you so much. But 6x plus y is equal to 18. X plus 4y is equal to 12. I'll quickly cover for those who missed out 10. So what I have done is I will quickly mark these points. First is when x is equal to 0, y is equal to 18. And here x will be 3. So the first line lies here. Okay, I'll take this as 3. Okay. First line lies here. The shading will go above. In the second case, x is equal to 0, y is equal to 3. And y is equal to 0, x is equal to 12. So the second point lies somewhere here. So it will also go above. Again, upar ki taraf. Okay, the third one says when x is equal to 0, y is 10, somewhere here in between. and y is equal to 0, x is here 5. Again, joining somewhere here. Yes? Yeah. Now it is forming the correct part. So again here. So the common region is this part. So you have this point, you have this point, and this point. The common region is lying above these. This is your area. Okay. So now what are the points that you are touching? 18,0 and 12,0. So the option which is giving you 0,18 and 12,0. So we have this as an option, we have this as an option because these 2 points are there. Okay. Then the next point is, if I have to calculate, so this is the point of 4,2. When we will solve this, so 4,2 is also appearing here. Correct. But we are not touching 0,0. The biggest hint, we are not touching 0,0 in any case. So this is not available. So this A is the correct answer, which everybody has given me. Everybody has found this. Yes, very good. Very good. Yes, Ananya, it is absolutely free. Yes, Parinita, if nothing is given, are we assuming that x and y to be greater than equal to 0? No, we are not assuming. But in this particular question, we are given nowhere as any point which is going to be, you know, on the negative side. So here, hence, we are taking as 18,0 kind of thing. Okay. Thank you, Sakaldeep, for solving the third answer, and the maximum profit that Sakaldeep is reporting is 202.5. I am not sure because I have not solved for it. So I would have solved, I had solved with you, but that's correct. 180, 120, Rohan has also solved that answer for the practice question. So all of you, if that is correct, if all of you have reached that point, then that might be correct, or else we'll solve and then we'll get the answer. Okay. Coming back, question number 7. On the similar note, you have 5x plus y less than equal to 100. You have x plus y less than equal to 60, and then x and y greater than equal to 0. Again, just substitute these values, as in form the equation. So if x is equal to 0, y is equal to 100. So that means there will be a point of 100. So we'll have a scale of 10, 20, 30 kind. Na? So if y is equal to 0, x is equal to 20. So joining this first line, okay, I'll take this as 20. Okay. Fine. The other one is x and y both are equal to 60. So somewhere here 60, somewhere here 60, and then join them. The shading part, since both of them are saying less than, so both shading come below towards 0,0. So then we, and it says that x and y are greater than, 0. So this is the common region. This area is the common region. So if this area is the common region, what are the corner points? 0,0, 0,60. Then you would be solving this, and then you have one point called 20,0. So just check in which all points you are getting this, or the third point will be by solving the equation. If I solve the equation, it gives me 4x to be equal to 40 and x value to be equal to 10. If x is 10, then y is equal to 50. So 0,60, 20,0, this is the one, A answer again. Very good. Thank you. Everybody is giving me answer to 7th is A only. The answer to 7th is A only, not B. Sakaldeep, check the calculation, beta. It is the corner point, the common corner point, which is satisfying both the lines, is 20,0, not 60,0. Hence not B. So look at your options carefully, beta. A is the correct answer here. Yes, A is the correct answer. Everybody else has given me that. Very quickly, the last question from my end for the day, and then I'll take open this for your doubts. So the rules and regulations demand that the employer should employ not more than 5 experienced hands to one fresh one. So there should be one fresher, and against every one fresher, there should be 5 experienced hands. Okay, so if fresher is represented as Y, as against one fresher, there must be 5 experienced hands. So one fresher means, and experienced are given by X. So one fresher, 5 experienced, that means your experienced people must be greater than your experienced people. Okay, not more than 5 experience. I'm so sorry. So your experienced people would be less than or equal to 5 experienced will give you one fresher. So it will give you one fresher. So that means for one, or take it this way, that your Y, for one fresher, the experienced people should be not more than, it is 5x. So this is your load of experienced. Okay, and this is your, oh, I'm sorry. For one fresher, it has to be 5. I'll tell you this again. I'll repeat this. I think this is going a confused point. So taking experienced person as X. So I will have 5 experienced as against, try to understand, as against one fresher. I must have 5 experienced, not more than 5 experienced, as against one fresher. So this is not X, actually this is not being multiplied, 5 as experienced in X. So your X is equivalent to, it should be like this, your 1x is equivalent to 5 times Y. Okay, and it should be not more than. That means your fresher can be not more than 5 times what your experienced people are. So it should be less than or equal to. Your experienced must be less than or equal to the Y, and that too your X is equivalent to 5 times the Y. So A is a correct answer. Yes, correct. Correct, Harshita, everybody. Suchit, correct. Devesh, correct. Okay. No, Devesh, it is not B, it is A. Okay. Okay, open for doubts. So we are done with this chapter. You can practice there are many good questions from your exercise for this third chapter also. So you can practice the third chapter from your exercise. If you have any doubts, you can always reach up, and the session is open for doubts from everybody. So anybody and everybody who has doubt can pursue that. And just give me 1 minute to open the other chapters as well. Okay. Okay, Lisa wants to understand this again. The rules and regulations demand that the employer should employ not more than 5 experienced hands to one fresh one. So if there is a one fresh hand, okay, try to understand this. As against one fresh hand, there should not be more than, that is, then one fresh hand. For every one fresh hand, there should be 5 experienced, at most 5 experienced hands. As against one fresh hand, there must be at most 5 experienced hand. Okay, so for every one experienced hand, so at most 5 experienced hand for one fresh hand. So that means for if I have to convert it into equality, what will that be? Try to understand from equality. So if I am putting them equal, that means one experienced hand is equal to 5 times the fresh hand. If you understand it this way, there must not more than 5 experienced hands to one fresh hand. So for if I have to convert it into equality, एक fresh hand के साथ अगर 5 experienced है, तो if I have to equate it, if I have to equate it, equal to, if I have to do it equal to, that means one experienced is equivalent to 5 fresh hands. Okay. And as now converted into inequality, now converted into inequality, that for every experience, for every fresh hand, for every fresh hand, the number of experienced hands, they are 5 times, they're already 5 times. So equivalent karne ke liye I've done divided by 5, and it should not be greater than this number. Every fresh hand must not be more than 5 experienced hands. So it should be, that experienced hands must restrict to maximum 5 hands. So experienced hands are restricting to 5 hands. So they are less than or equal to what y is. Okay. Okay. So I have started getting the range of doubts now. There are too many. I think you people are, a lot of you are still stuck in, I don't know why, chapter number 1. You could have done this long time. Anyways, no problem at all. I'll still teach you. You have multiple things. Okay. So, Vinita, example number 3, page number 1.31. As far as I remember, we have discussed it in the class also, and we have also discussed it multiple times in the revisionary classes also, if I can check. 1.31 and example now. Oh no, I can teach you, no problem beta, I'll teach you. Now see this. Yes, I've got a doubt beta. So this doubt is coming from Vinita, example number 3, page 1.31. So page 1.31, example number 3. It says if A is equal to log 24 to the base, sorry, ulta ho gaya. Page 1.31, example number 3. It says if A is equal to log 12 to the base 24 and B is equal to log 24 to the base 36 and C is equal to log 36 to the base 48. We have to prove that 1 plus ABC is equal to 2 times the BC. Okay. We'll do nothing but we'll take up LHS first. LHS is 1 plus ABC. Everybody please see here. 1 plus log 12 to the base 24 into log 24 to the base 36 into log 36 to the base 48. It's like this. Okay. And if you remember changing the base concept here. So if I tell you there was something like this, if I have log A to the base B and I want to change it to a common base, I say log A to the base C divided by log B to the base C. It's like this. So there is a cycle. If I join this, it looks like this. Log A to the base B into log B to the base C is same as log A comes here to the base C. So this is the property we are going to use. This is the property we are going to use. So if you see log A to the base B, now B to the base C. So this entire thing, if I substitute here, it looks like this. Log this 24 in a way just like in simple language cancels out. So what are we left? If we are left with 12 to the base 36 into log 36 to the base 48. Once again, see the similar kind of situation arises, base to base, it cancels out. So now this can be rewritten as 1 by log 12 to the base 48. I hope you understand. I hope you understand. So we get log 12 to the base 48. Okay. Now, again, in order to make it comparable, just to make it comparable, what I have done is I need to reach out to 2 BC, right? So I will substitute 1 for base 48. Okay. So now what is happening? Bases are same and they are adding log m plus log n. Log m plus log n is equal to what? Log base common m into n. Okay. So this can be written as log 48 common here. So this can be written as, can I write 48 as 4 into 12 into 12? Okay. So again, this can be rewritten as, log 2 into 12 whole square, if you don't mind, as in, because this is 2 and this is 12. Both are getting squared up, 2 into 12 whole square. 2 into 12 whole square log m raised to the power n becomes n log m. Or we can write this as 24. Okay, so we have twice of log 24 to the base 48. Okay, twice of log 24 to the base 48. Again, if I have log a raised to power a with the base c, can I split this? Can I split this? Of course I can do that. So log 24 to the 48 can be split into my target base 48 into 36 into then 36 coming here as 24, which is same as twice of BC. Are you people understanding this? Okay. So I hope, Vinita, I have answered your doubt. Yes, Parinita, you were saying right. We could have taken x is to y as 5:1. You have understood. Good, Sakaldeep, that you do not have any doubt. I'm glad you have practiced. Very good. Okay. I hope this solves your problem, Vinita. The next doubt. 21, 23. Okay, I'll see. I think I'm getting repeated doubts. And if I'm getting repeated doubts, I'll request you people to go and watch the previous classes videos. You will find the solution in the last, doubt session. Page number 1.21, 13, 21, 23. Yes. I am sorry, Sakshi. I have already covered all the doubts that you are mentioning, 13, 21, 23, and 26 in the previous classes of proportion and logarithm. You can watch those videos again and then your doubts will be solved then and there itself. Then I am getting a request. Vinita, I have taken yours. Then Vinodini is saying 2.5 second question. 2.5, page number 2.5, and the second question. Yes, I can do this. Page number 2.5, question number 2. It says diagonal of a rectangle is 5 centimeter. Diagonal of a rectangle is 5 centimeter and one of its side is 4. What is the area of the rectangle? So when you know the diagonal and you know one of the sides, let the other side be x. In a rectangle, the angle is 90 degree. Apply Pythagoras theorem. X square plus 4 square equals to 5 square. So x square is equal to 25 minus 16 gives me 9. Value of x is 3. So once I get value of x, that is your length. So area of rectangle is equal to length into breadth. That is 3 into 4 equals 12. Okay, that solves your problem. I hope your issue is sorted, Vinodini. Then 2.5456. You want me to do all the questions, I think. Why you people are not practicing on your own? I've been watching this in all the classes. You are asking each and every question. Question number 4. The sum of the digits of the two numbers is 10. If 18 be subtracted from its digits, we have already done this in the class. If 18 is subtracted from its digits, the resulting number will be equal from the digits, sorry. So if the number, you take it from the, please, I have told you, you try this from the options given to you. Sum of the digits is 10. So either this or this cancels out in the first condition. If 18 is subtracted, subtract 18 from both of them. Subtracting 18 here gives you 19, 18 here gives you 55. The digits become equal. So your answer here is B. Question number 5. Fourth part of a number x by 4 exceeds the sixth part x by 6. So x by 4 is exceeding x by 6. X by 4 is more than x by 6. Fourth part of a number exceeds the sixth part by 4. Either you solve this linear equation, it's like this: 6x minus 4x upon 24 equals 4. 2x upon 24 equals 4. 2x is equal to 24 into 4. X is equal to 48. Either you do it this way or you have the options. You have 84, 44 and 48. Fourth part of 84 is 21. Fourth part of 44 is 11. Fourth part of 48 is 12. So this is fourth part. Exceeds the sixth part. Divide by 6. 1s are 6, 4s are 6 again gives me some fraction. I will not take it. Option ends. Sixth part, 6 8s are. Take the difference, 7 and 4. Fourth part exceeds the sixth part by 4. So 48 is your correct answer. Question number 6. So this says 10 years ago, the age of the father was 4 times his son. 10 years ago. So age of father being X, son being Y. So X 10 years ago was 4 times Y. 10 years hence. Okay, 10 years ago. This is the present age. So I will take X minus 10 to be equal to Y minus 10. This is first equation. 10 years hence, the age of the father will be twice that of the son. The two equations, solve them. Or if you don't want to solve the equation, you are doing multiple choice question, you have the options with you. You have the options with you. Find their ages 10 years ago. 10 years ago, 40 and 10. And 10 years hence, add the ages 60 and 30. 10 years ago, 50 and 10. 10 years from now, 70 and 30. 10 years hence, 45 and 15. 10 years from now, 65 and 35. It says 10 years ago, it was 4 times. Which of the option is giving you 4 times the age? First option. So your answer is first option. Are you understanding? Okay. So that solves Manshi's problem. Manshi 4th, 5th, 6th. I have solved your problems. Okay. Sakshi, we have already done this. I have already told you. And which pen to be used in exams? Kindly go through the guidelines which are already sent to you or which are already available in the portal. And the instructions regarding your examinations are always given to you separately. Rohan is asking page 2.34, sum number 23. Rohan is asking 2.34, sum number 23. Let's go to that part. 2.34 and 3434. Page number 2.34 and sum is 23. No, you are giving me something wrong because 2.34 doesn't have question number 23 in my case. 2.34 is a comprehensive exercise which has 49th question and 50th question. So I think there is some mistake. Singh Rajiv Kumar is asking question number 18 and 19 from 2.31. 2.31. 18 and 19. Yes, these are the questions. Okay, since I promised this, I will solve this. Okay, I'll keep this. I'll not forget it. Okay, so 18th, page 2.31. 18th, it says x square minus 9x plus 18 plus square root of x square plus 2x minus 15 is equal to, again, a big square root of x square minus 4x plus 3. Find the roots of the following. So x square minus 9x plus 18, the factors of 18, it's like this. It can be rewritten as x minus 3 and x minus 6 plus square root of this 15 is 5 3s are. So x plus 5 into x minus 3 is equal to this one again, square root x minus 1, x minus 3. So if you notice, we have under root of x minus 3 in all the three cases. So I take out x minus under root of x minus 3 common. So I'm left with under root of x minus 6 plus under root of x plus 5 equal to under root of x minus 3 and under root of x minus 1. So under root of x minus 3 cancels out. Now I am left with under root of x minus 6 plus under root of x plus 5 equal to under root of x minus 1. So squaring on both sides, you get a square plus b square plus 2ab. I would suggest you not to open the bracket, keep it here as it is, equal to this square. So we get 2x minus 1 plus 2 under root x minus 6 into x plus 5 equal to x minus 1. Take all the other factors here, keeping the root factor only on one side. So this becomes x minus 1. This minus 2x comes here and becomes minus 2x. This minus 1 comes here and becomes plus 1. So this cancels out. We are left with minus x. Okay, so minus x is equal to 2 into under root some value. Now again squaring on both sides. Again squaring on both sides. You get 4 into x minus 6 into x plus 5 equals x square. Now open the bracket, 4 into, this becomes x square minus x minus 30 equals to x square. Bring everything on one side. 4x square minus x minus 4x minus 120 equals x square. Everything on one side. This becomes 3x square minus 4x minus 120 equal to 0. Now this is your quadratic equation to be solved. You can solve by either of the methods, but as per the options given, I understand that we must go with D. So D is b square minus 4ac. So 4 into 3, 12 into 120 plus 1440. So this is 1456. D is 1456. So I need to check 1456 का prime factorization करके देख लेते हैं. 2 sevens are 2s are 8s are 2 3s are 2 6s are 2 4s are. I got it. I think 364 is 18 square. So this is 18 square and this is 2. This is square root is 36. I understand now. So this is square root is 36 here. This is 36 square. As in, of course, you can do your calculation, continue with the calculation. I have done my part. I have what I wanted to know. 182, then 291, then something went wrong again. Sorry, 364. So I think again I went wrong somewhere. 2 7s are 2s are 8s are 2 3s are 6 are and 4. Then 2 182 291. Okay, 3 uh 3 तो नहीं जाएगा. I think 7 into 13. Is it root 91? So some answer with root 91. So we can always cross check. So this is not 36 ka square. I went wrong somewhere. Okay, that's 324. I mistook it as 364. Yes. So your x is equal to minus b 4x plus or 4. Sorry, 4 plus or minus root d 1456 by 2a 6. So 1456 can be written as 4 square, can be written as 4 root 7 3s are 13 7s are 91. 4 root 91 plus or minus 4 by 6. So your answer here is 2 plus or minus root 2 root 91 by 3. Okay. So this is like one part, and because we had also taken under root x minus 3 common. So on taking on one side under root x minus 3, of course we had taken it as common equals to 0 when we would be putting it equal to 0 because we had taken it out common. Okay, I'll just help you correct this part, because of course we are solving with this method also, but at the same time x minus 3 will be equal to 0, so you will also get x is equal to 3 also, one of the answers. So a part is the correct answer. A part is the correct answer, 1 point, and we are missing on something like 4 here. So plus or minus this is 4 by 2a, right? I'm sorry, my bad, I missed that point. So this is, yes, this is 2 plus or minus root 91 by 3, and along with that there is also 3. So a part is the correct part. So on the similar note, do 19th, as in whatever you are taking out common, you put that also equal to 0 and find out the value one part, and also solve the remaining simplified quadratic equation which you have found, and then get the correct answer. Okay. I think that should solve the problem for, where did I pick it up? 18, 19th of Singh Rajiv Kumar. So Singh Rajiv Kumar, I hope I have solved your problem. Vinodini, I have already done second question in page 2.5. How many times you will ask me for the same question, beta? And I cannot miss out one promise that I made in the very beginning of the session, page 1.37, question number 20. So page 1.37, question number 20. I'll quickly see which question is that. Question number 20. Array beta, we had done it again in the previous class. I don't know why you people don't revise either the previous class. If you think, please at least work out on that part also. Okay. So very quickly taking this question. And yes, so this question says, question number 20, page 1.37, the simplified value of 2 log 5 to the base 10 plus log 8 to the base 10 minus half log 4 to the base 10. So take the values above. This looks like this: log 5 to the base 10 square plus log 8 to the base 10 minus log 4 की power 1 by 2 to the base 10. Solve these. Log m plus log n. is log mn minus is divide. That's 8. So that is 5 5s are 25 into 4. That is log 100 to the base 10. And your answer is 2 here. Answer is option number C. So I hope that answer is given. In the very beginning, one of you asked me this question. Okay. Now, I have a request from Divesh regarding question number 8, 2.5. 2.5, question number 8. Let's see. 2.5, question number 8. Beta, we have already done this in the previous class. Devesh, I will request you to look the repeat telecast of the previous class. You will find this solution there. Okay. And then we have question number 11, page 2.14 from Chetan. Chetan 2.14, question number 11. I'll reach it out. 2.14. Okay, 1414. Question number 11. This is again, I think I've done. Chalo, theek hai. No problem. We'll solve this also. This says page 2.14, question number 11. It says the demand and supply equations for a certain commodity are. So you have 4Q plus 7P equals 17. This is a demand equation. Then P is equal to Q by 3 plus 7 by 4. This is the supply condition. The equilibrium arises where demand is equal to supply. So we have to solve the equations. And you get the value of P and Q. That is exactly what you have to do here. And it is a very easy question. So you have a value of P. Just substitute this value of P in the above equation. So 4Q plus 7 times Q by 3 plus 7 by 4 is equal to 17. Open the entire bracket and solve. 4Q plus, take the LCM 12, 7, 12, 4Q plus 21 is equal to 17. Again, open the bracket, take the LCM. 48Q plus 28Q plus 7, 14 is equal to 17 into 12. Okay. So 17 2s are 34, 3, 204 plus 147. Just solve this. This makes it 16, 176Q. It goes there. 14 minus 7 is 8. 9 minus 4 is 9 minus 4 would be 5. 58, 76Q. Okay, so your Q is equal to 58 by 76. 229 za, 238 za. Is it like that? 4Q plus 7P is equal to 17. P is equal to Q by 3 plus 7 by 4. Take an LCM. So 4Q plus 21 by 12 into 7. Okay, so 12 into 4, 48Q, 28, 7, 2 7s are 14, 147 is equal to 17. 17, 12, 7s are 84, 8, 204. 14 minus 7 is 7. And 19 minus 4 is 57. Okay. Sorry for this, my bad. 57 by 76. Again, 57. 3 1s are 3 and 9. So 19 3s are 19 4s are. So your Q is 3 by 4. Your Q is 3 by 4. So your P is equal to 3 by 4 into 3 plus 7 by 4. So it is 1 by 4 plus 7 by 4. It is 8 by 4. So your P is 2. Your Q is 3 by 4. I hope that solves your problem. I hope that solves your problem. Okay. This is, so this was question number 11 for Chetan. Okay. Then I'm getting, okay. So Shivashri has mentioned a question. I'll just quickly solve for her. She says in question 1.37, page number 1.37, 20, the question is 5.678 raised to power x is equal to 0.5678 raised to power y is equal to 10 raised to power z. Okay, okay. So let me just check. Maybe 1.37 question number 20. 1.37. 1.37 question number 20 is this only. Yes, right. And then we have to identify the relationship of 1 by x, 1 by y, as in which of these are solving the or satisfying the condition. This is what something being asked, right? So you have to find out this value. So what you would be doing here is, since all of them are equal to some number, so what do we do when all of them are equal to some number? We take them equal to k. Okay, so 5.678 raised to power x, okay, is is equal to 0.5678 raised to power y. Okay, let us play it this way. Let us do it this way. So we apply log on both sides. So this becomes then log 5.678 raised to power x is equal to log 0.5678 raised to power y. Okay, so x comes down. X log 5.678 is equal to y log 0.5678. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry, I would take away my last step. I should not bring it down. I'll bring both of them into one side. Okay. So I'll do this. Wait. So this looks like this log 5.678 raised to power x minus log 0.5678 raised to power y is equal to 0 now. Log m minus log n can be written as log m by n. Okay, I hope you're understanding this. Okay, so is equal to 0. Fine. So log 5.678 is not a problem. This comes like this. X, okay, no, now it won't come like this. So this will be 5.678. Okay, I'll redo it. I need some space. I'll redo it. Because there has to be the relationship between 5.678 and then they get eliminate, and then that is how we reach out to 10 raised to power z. Like that is what exactly we are going to do here. I think I need some space and to rethink. There's an approach to it. So for sure, we are going to put log here for sure. Or if I can do it this way, let 5.678 raised to power x is equal to k. So applying log here, so this becomes x log 5.678 is equal to log k. Okay. Then 0.5678 or. I'm so sorry. I mean, I think I'm trying hit and try here, but yes, there is a, after doing so many different topics, sometimes even we get, stuck. 10 raised to power z. Actually, I should have applied this. So yes, it is like this: y log 5.678, 0.5678, okay, is equal to z log 10. So log 10 is equal to like 1. So that cancels out. So I have now y log 0.5678 is equal to z. Yes, now I am in the right track. But I need 5.678. So what I would do here is log 0.5678 to be multiplied with 10 and divided by 10 equal to z. Okay, so this becomes log multiplied with 10, 5.678, okay, plus log 10 is equal to z. So this goes like this. Okay, so log 5.678. Again, if I take this back, 5.678 raised to power x is equal to 10 raised to power z. So applying log, x log 5.678 is equal to z log 10. So x log 5.678 is equal to z. So when I have log 5.678, I can rewrite it as z by x. So this is z by x. This is plus 1. This is y here is equal to z. So this also goes on the other side. So now I get z by y. So now I have z by x plus 1. So taking everything on one side, see, I told you I need some space. I'm so sorry, I have to come here. So z by x minus z by y plus 1 is equal to 0, or it would be better if I take, it would be better if I take it on the other side. So it is like this: z by y minus z by x is equal to 1. Taking out z common, 1 by y minus 1 by x equal to 1. So 1 by y minus 1 by x is equal to 1 by z. Taking everything common on one side, so I get 1 by x plus 1 by z minus 1 by y equal to 0. 1 by x positive plus 1 by z minus, so is equal to 0. 1 by x minus 1 by y. I think again I missed on one of the signs. So or 1 by x minus 1 by y and 1 by x minus 1 by x minus 1 by y plus 1 by z to be equal to 0. That is what my correct answer is. So it should be A part 20th. It should be A part. Let's see the correct answer. The B part 20th. The one which is equal to 0. I told you the one which is equal to 0. So we just have to rearrange this. I think there is some, sign problem occurring here. So just rearrange this. The one with equal to 0 is the correct answer. That is how we are approaching to this question. I hope that now solves your problem. Who gave this problem to me? Shivashri. I hope that solves. Because of the space constraint, I could not, complete here. Shivam, the time value will be covered by some other faculty, and the timetable is already available. The schedule is available in the app itself, so you'll find it. Yes, thank you, Keshab. I think Keshab has corrected my problem here with the, that sign. Yes, so this has to be minus. Thank you so much, Keshab. Thank you for correcting this. So this has to be minus Thank you so much. And if this is -1 here, so this is minus, and again this is minus. So yes, that gives me the correct answer. So 1 by x, minus 1 by y, and minus 1 by z. Thank you so much, beta. So this part B is the correct answer. Thank you so much. Anybody else with the doubt? I think most of the doubts are then covered. Shall we call off the session for today? Are we done? So let's call off the session for today. We have done the question. Okay, Parinita is asking, ma'am, if we take something common, then do we have to equate to 0? Yes, yes, you will have to equate it to 0. And Parinita, I just solved question number 18 for you here. And in the similar note, you will also solve question number 19 also. So I had taken under root x minus 3 common. I will also put it equal to 0. So x is equal to 3 is also my answer, because ideally this is not a quadratic only equation. This is a kind of cubic or fourth power question. Okay. So Chetan is saying 2.13 question number 17. Oh, you don't want chutti na today. Question 2.13, question number 7. Chetan, 2.13 question number 7 is almost similar to what we did in the very beginning also. I think it was done here. See, question number 7. The one that you are asking, I'll cover that also. Question number 7. I'll just give you the equation, you'll solve it. Of the two numbers, 1/5 of the greater is equal to 1/3 of the smaller, and their sum is 16. So you have two numbers, x and y. The sum is 16 if supposedly x is greater than y. So 1/5 of the greater is equal to 1/3 of the smaller, is equal to 1/3 of the smaller. That's it. And that's it. So cross multiply or substitute and solve for these two, you will get the value. Okay. Or if you want, you can just pick up the options. You have the option 6 and 10, and you have the option 9 and 7. You have the option 12 and 4, and you have the option 11 and 5. Naturally, all the options give you the sum equal to 16. So first condition is satisfied as it is. Now it says 1/5 of the bigger one. So 1/5 of the bigger one, 1/5 of the bigger one is 10 by 5, which is 2, is equal to 1/3 of the smaller one. It is equal to 2. That's it. 6, 10 is satisfying my condition. So 6, 10 is my answer. So rest of the 3 are redundant for me. That is how we do it very quickly in your paper also. Okay, Sakaldeep. So I have answered your question, Parinita. You are repeating the question. I have just now said, see, the problem is you people are more focused in writing and typing your question rather than listening to what I'm saying. I have already addressed your problem, Parinita. I said that the one that is taken in common will be taken separately equal to 0, and we will also have the value of x for that common factor also, because anyways we are doing prime factorization for solving the quadratic and the cubic equations. So when we are doing prime factorization, doesn't mean that the one that has been taken common is eliminated. Rather, that is also one of the factors of the expression, and hence to be taken equal to 0. Okay. Yes, I have got, I think I have covered all the doubts for the day. So I'll call off the session for today. It was nice being with all of you, and I hope you are practicing also. So keep practicing. Your study material is very good and very comprehensive enough. If you are reading it thoroughly and practicing all the questions from study material, I tell you, it is not going to be any problem. And also then you have other supporting materials also, you have other practice materials also. So keep practicing. And still, if you have any doubt, the institute is there for your support. and I am still getting the question. So I got one more question before logging off. Thank you everyone else who wants to leave. And for a few of you, someone is asking me, Arshdeep is asking me this, 9 raised to power 9 into 3. No, 9 raised to power n into 3 raised to power 5 into 27 raised to power 3, right, by 3 raised to power 81. No, by 3 into 81 raised to power 4 is equal to 27. Then what is the value? I think this is your question, Arshdeep, what I have interpreted by your typing here. So what we would do here is we will factorize as much as possible. So this is 3 square raised to power n into 3 raised to power 5 into 3 cube, 3 3s are 9, 3s are 27, raised to power 3 upon 3 into 81 can be written as 3 3s are 9, 3s are 27, 3s are 81 can be written as 3 raised to power 4. Raised to power 4 is equal to 27 can be written as 3 cube. Okay, keep the n term here only. Rest of the terms, bases are same, powers are added. So 3 3s are 9. Bases are same, powers will be subtracted. Minus 1 for this and minus 16 for this. 4 4s are 16 is equal to 3 cube. So 3 raised to power 2n. This is 9 plus 5, 14 minus 1, minus 13, minus 16 into 3 raised to power minus 3 is equal to 3 raised to power 3. 3 raised to power 2n. This goes on the other side as a division. So bases are same, powers are subtracted. So 3 raised to power 2n is equal to 3 raised to power 6. 2n is equal to 6, n is equal to 3. As per what I have understood your problem, Arshdeep, this is going to be the solution. I hope that solves your problem as well. And I'll see this. Beta, again, fifth question asked by Sravanan for 1.35. I'll quickly show the question to everybody. The question says x raised to power 1 by a minus b whole raised to power 1 by a minus c into x raised to power 1 by b minus c whole raised to power 1 by b minus a into x raised to power 1 by c minus a whole raised to power 1 by c minus b. Okay, is given by. So how are we going to solve this? Bases are same, powers are added. So x raised to power 1 by a minus b into a minus c plus 1 by b minus c into b minus a plus 1 by c minus a into c minus b. Okay. So take up the LCM of the power a minus b into a minus c into b minus c, a minus b into b minus c into c minus a. Take it in this sequence. The better way of doing this is take in the sequence. So take the power as 1 by a minus b into b minus c into c minus a. So when you divide 1 by a, this entire term with this, you have c minus a here, right? You have c minus a here. So your answer would be minus b minus c plus, when you are taking the LCM here, once again you are left with minus. So minus c minus a. Okay. Again, here if you're comparing, again minus is left. So minus, this is c minus a is there, b minus c is there, a minus b. So open the bracket. X raised to power minus b plus c minus c plus a minus a plus b whole upon this a minus b into b minus c into c minus a. Everything in the numerator cancels out. X raised to power 0 upon some number. So x raised to power 0 gives you answer as 1. And I hope that's the last doubt for Sravanan. We are done. Okay, I hope you understand this answer. Thank you, Arshdeep. Thank you, Sakaldeep. And thank you so much, everybody. Harshita says you did not respond to my question number 2.30, page 2.30, question number 16. No problem, beta. Page 2.30, question number 16. We'll look into it very quickly before winding up. And I hope that would be my last question for the day, 2.30. Question number, I'm not even left with the space in my slides today. Um, uh, Taking the trend of the previous classes, I had not kept much of the blank slides. So Harshita says question number 16 of page 2.30. It is easy, beta. It is easy. I'll just help you, simplify this, and I hope, and I would request you to complete it on your own, because now I have to write in the blue picture. So this question number 16, page 2.30. So this question says z raised to power 10 minus 33 raised to power z raised to power 5 plus 32 equals 0. You know how easy it is. Take z raised to power 5 equals to x. So squaring on both sides, z raised to power 10 becomes x square. So this is x square minus 33x plus 32 equals 0. When you solve this, it comes out to x minus 1 and x minus 32 equals 0. So your x is 1 and 32. That means z raised to power 5 is equal to 1. Z raised to power 5 is equal to 32. So this is 1 raised to power 5 equals to z raised to power 5. So hence your z is equal to 1. Z raised to power 5 is same as prime factorization 2 raised to power 5. So hence your z is equal to 5. Oh, I mean 2. Sorry, I mean 2, 2, 2. So your answer is 1 and 2, which is A part. Okay, happy before going. I have answered your problem also, Harshita. Malay is asking question number 16, page 1.36. Please, ma'am. Okay, 1.36. And question number 16. Would reduce to 0 if a plus b plus c is equal to something. For this question also, bases are same, powers would be added. So see, I seriously don't have any space left over, but still, question number 16, page 1.36. So it says x square, x into a square, x raised to power a square, b minus 1, c minus 1, x b square, c raised to power minus 1, a raised to power minus 1, x c square, a raised to power minus 1, b raised to power minus 1, minus x cube would reduce to 0. I think the question is that x cube will reduce to 0 if a plus b plus c is given by. So what we'll be doing is, before concluding what the question might be, I will say bases are same, powers are added. So x raised to power a square by bc plus b square by ac plus c square by ab minus x cube. I'm just taking as in what I have to take the value. So again, taking the LCM a, b, c, this becomes a cube plus b cube plus c cube. Okay. So for a cube plus b cube plus c cube, there is a formula. There's a formula. A cube plus b cube plus c cube, there's a formula. It is equal to a plus b plus c into a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc, or minus, I think minus it is, minus 2CA plus ABC, something like that. I honestly, even I don't remember the formula, but I know this, that for this to be equal to 0, A plus B plus C must be equal to 0. That was the condition here, that your A plus B plus C must be equal to 0. That was the formula. So A cube plus B cube plus C cube, just give me 1 second, I'll confirm this. Where would I see this? The formula. So this was the formula, that A cube plus B cube, A cube plus B cube plus C cube. So this was algebraic formula, I remember. Yeah, I have given the correct one. Yes, yes, it is correct. It is A square. I'll just correct this formula. I'll write it correctly so that even you can refer to it. So this formula says, I'll just rewrite this formula. So this formula says A cube plus B cube plus C cube is equal to A plus B plus C into A square plus B square plus C square minus AB minus BC minus CA plus 3ABC. It is like this. So what the point here was, that this entire term, since we want to make it equal to 0, and the idea is to convert it into, it is not x cube, rather we would be asking you that x value to be equal to 0, to be reduced to 0. This part becomes 0 if and only if A plus B plus C is equal to 0. So what I need to do is, I need to convert this equal to 0 then. But then I need x cube here, isn't it? So there might be some printing error in the question. If this is 16, let's quickly look into this part. Question number 16. I'm sure, because I'm missing this part because of the formula that I am getting confused with. 16 is, yes, it is equal to 0. It will reduce to 0 if A plus B plus C is equal to 0. So there might be some printing error here in the question, but again the point here is, this A cube B cube for term turns up to be 0 when it is equal to 0. Okay, reciprocal minus B minus 1 by B. Okay, no problem. Okay, fine. I think we can now end here. So A plus B plus C is equal to 0. This is what I wanted to tell you. So hence this entire part will turn out to be equal to 0. If A plus B plus C is equal to 0, only then we can cancel it out. It's like that. So anyways, the point here is, we are done. Okay. So I hope no more doubts. So let us wind up the session. All the best to all of you. Do good in your exams and do practice more. And if you still face like any problem, you can also watch the videos going back, and also you can ask the doubts. The entire team is there to support you. The institute is there to help you and to support you every day, every single day. People are working hard. So if you have any doubts, you can still post, and you will be answered. And keep practicing. But the only request to all of you is, at least practice by yourself first before raising any kind of question. It is 4:49. Bye. We'll end up the session here. Thank you everyone. Thank you so much.